So I get asked this an awful lot. How do I stay alive for so long and do so well? And well, in this one, I want to go through and just give you some tips and tricks, things I've learned from doing PvP for 3 or 4 years now. This is a battleground. It's just a typical battleground that I have. If you want to kind of just see, is this, him picking the best clip? The answer is no. You can check out our Twitch. We do it obviously every Saturday. There's a link in the description. But with this one, I'm just going to go through, give you kind of a commentary style, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and I will be pausing the video at key points, things that are pivotal as to kind of why am I getting kills and how am I staying alive. So that way you can replicate it and try and do better yourself. Hey, it's Dan, and welcome back to Unified Gaming. As we said, we're going to jump straight in. So I dropped down in this BG and I'm a little late into it, so I go straight for my armor buffs. I see this Sulk is nearby. He's rushed in, so I go for my Deep Fissure. I notice he's kind of one by himself, so if there's two of us, I can be a bit more laid back with my armor buffs, so I can be much more offensive. This 2v1, we should never lose this. I then see he's running Engine Guardian and Defense's Rune, so it's really messing up my burst combos, but I managed to land one on him and take out most of his health and then get the final False Pulse. I then buff up and I move kind of up the hill. I always keep my Betty on because it's just a free kind of mini hill and it's just bonus damage. Just before I get to the Relic, I kind of think what's going to happen next. So I always try to be 1, maybe 2 steps ahead of kind of what could be. So I've paused it as you can see, and I'm thinking, what would go wrong here? There'll be a sniper, there could be another enemy coming towards us from the other team, the person we just killed could have just respawned, so I need to keep my defensive buffs on right now, just in case any of those things happen. I've been spamming Betty to keep my minor toughness up at full time, my armor buff is on, and I'm ready to go. I then see a Reds here, so I go for my Living Trellis. I see he's quite low health, he's 19k health, I could probably one-shot him here. So I switched back to the front bar and I go straight for Deep Fissure. I know if I can land Deep Fissure, which is a burst skill and a spam ball like False Pulse, Crushing Shock, Elemental Weapon, Dizzying Swing, then I can have loads and loads of burst and almost one-shot him. So Deep Fissure, go for my stun to help confirm that burst, take off his shield, he gets hit by a sniper. I then get into a very precarious sort of situation. There's a Stamtalk on me who hits really hard, there's 2 Nightblades who are clearly using Sheer Venom and possibly Venomous Smite or the Merciless set, but I'm being hit with loads and loads of procs. Now, I'm going to die if I stay here. So what I go to do is put on my hardest defense buff that I have, which actually is my ultimate, Northern Storm. That is major protection. I also know that if this Stamtalk's going to hit me with Dizzying Swing, as we can see here, if any arrow, poison injection and light attack from these 2 people land at the same time, my health bar will drop incredibly quick. So I roll dodge instantly, expecting this sniper up here and this sniper up here to hit me with a poison injection or snipe. There's one dodge, there's another one dodge. By doing that roll dodge just then, I avoid 1, 2 arrows and also this Dizzying Swing. If those 3 things hit me, I would have died straight away. As soon as I see 2 or 3 people on you, it's generally a good idea to roll dodge and move to a better position. So I roll dodge. I'm going to go for the cheeky stun now to try and get him off me. I didn't land it because of his defensive rune. He's low health though, so I finish him off. Now my health is at 6,100. I am really close to death. I need to go, how do I stay alive? These are range classes. So I know that I could choose to put on my shield, my crystallized slab, which will absorb the projectiles. I go with the shield first, just in case there's a stamina person behind me. There might be, and I know that's large enough to absorb their poison injections and the light attacks. I then go for my crystallized shield, as you can see. So I've got Harness Magicka on, crystallized shield on right now, which means I'm pretty much immune to these people, and I can use this time to heal up. I'm not going to go offensive. This is about recovering now. If I push forward to try and kill them, which is the mistake most people do, then I will die. So I have to use this time wisely, knowing that this purple will respawn in about 10 seconds at the latest. So I have to really get my resources up and be in a better position to fight them again. So I go for my shields. I then move around, and as I'm doing this, I'm just moving behind this cover here. Now that I'm behind this cover here, they're not near me, so I can go for my Betty Netch, which is a mini purge to get rid of all of these negative effects. I also know that because he's moved around, so if you go back a tiny bit, you'll see the purple here. You see there's a purple behind there, which is a little bit hard to see. So there's him, there's his mate, there's his mate. Now I move around here, his mate's gone in cloak and he's dropped down here. I'm expecting him to come round to me as well, which is really important. As I said, always be that one step ahead. So I get behind here, put my living trellis on, expecting to be hit and to get healed from it. I spam my Betty to get a purge, and I'm expecting to be hit with a burst combo. So slabs it all up, there's the hit. As soon as I go hit with the light attack, I know he's going to hit me with in-cap or something really hard hitting, and I'm low health, so I need to roll dodge this. I do that, and I also go for the stun at the same time. This is arguably the best thing you can do to just get out of trouble. Saving your stuns for the right moment is a real game changer, and this is what all the good 1vx players and all the good players do. They won't stun you on cooldown, they'll stun you when it's most impactful. It could be defensively, like I did here. I stunned him to get him off me. It could be offensively, where you try to land a combo on someone. I know he's low health, so I'm going to go for just crushing shock and light attack. I could have gone with Deep Fissure, but I wouldn't have a chance to kill him. So I'm trying to kill him really quick with my spammable. If you're a stamina, you do this with Dizzying Swing or Executioner at this point. So I'm just going for those. I know that I can't kill him, so I go for the Deep Fissure, expecting him to heal and roll dodge. This person doesn't heal. Now, because he doesn't heal, and I've got my burst skill going off, he almost dies to that, and then now he's dead. I haven't gone round here because I know there's a purple up there still. So I put my shield on just before I go round, expecting him to still be there. Put on my vines, put on my slabs so I can't be hit, and what do you know? I get hit by the purple. I move up to him, I cast Deep Fissure because it takes 3 seconds to go off, walk up the hill, so I'm queuing up my burst skill. And you're probably going, well, that's easy for a Warden. If you're on a Necromancer, use your Blast Bones. If you're on a Templar, you could go and use Power of the Light. If you're on a Sorcerer, Haunting Curse. There are loads of burst skills in this game. I'm trying to land a burst skill with a spammable. So spammables are like Dizzying Swing, Crushing Shock, False Pulse, Elemental Weapon, you get the idea. As I push up, I go for the stun, my Deep Fissure lands, my stun's going into him, he's stunned, go for the light attack, Crushing Shock again, he's almost dead, go for the light attack, which I think will kill him. There goes my light attack, there goes my glyph, 2632. That is a beastie glyph. And this stamp talks down here. I'm also getting hit from this person over here. So I need to kind of look at the buffs on me. Got 2 dots on me and another skill. So I've got 3 negative effects. I'm going to take quite a bit of damage. So I block, shield, tree ult, and I spam Betty to get rid of as many of those as I can quickly. I go for my Deep Fissure. I notice that my ally now has come and joined the fight. It's 3v1. I cannot worry about defense right now, it's no point. If I'm keeping on my defense when it's 3v1, I'm not really going to kill people, so I can kind of let that go a little bit and go really offensive and use my resources to kill him. And that's what I do. So I'm just focusing on Crushing Shock, interrupting the thing, trying to attack him. As I kill him, go for his ally too. Again, it's 3v1, so again we can go for another kill. Take the Relic. Our ally did die unfortunately, but it's still 2v1. So now that I've got this, Bird of Prey and leg it. Absolutely leg it. Little tip, if you're running with the Relic, keep your buffs on. For me, I know I've just killed them, so I can run freely. But if there's a sniper, you are a free kill. So as a sniper myself, I get so many kills by doing this. So keep your buffs on, keep a heal on. If you're on a Warden, Crystallized Slab, Shimmering Shield. If you're on a Necromancer, keep your armor buff on, or Spirit Mender, you're unkillable then from snipe. If you're on a Sorcerer, keep your shields on. If you're on a Stam Talk, keep Hurricane on, that's really quick, and keep your Crit Surge. If you're on a DK, put on your Reflective Scales or your Volatile Armor, but your armor buff will stop you from being ganked. I move close, I see there's some fighting, and the way I can see there's fighting is there's people here, but I'm also watching these health bars. As these go down, I know that they must be in combat. My teammate died recently, so he's got to respawn, so there must be somebody near our base. I then get ready, put on my betting etch, go for my deep fissure, move around the pillar, and when I see that he's here, I'm going to try and land the deep fissure and a crushing shock to do loads of damage. And he's dead. The DK got the noxious breath on him to finish him off. Now I'm waiting here, and I do this quite often. If you're in a game mode like Team Deathmatch, it's pointless. If you're in Capture the Relic or Chaos Ball, you want to try and hold the Relic at your base as long as you can. So your teammates can get a head start getting to the red team, and then you can cap it off. So you kind of give them like a 10-second head start. So that way, as soon as they get capped, you can go to the red team, and you've got 3 or 4 of you there to try and take that Relic. So I'm holding it. A purple's nearby. We then capture the Relic, because I think I need to drop this off now. Here's that Stamstalk again. I know that with Engine Guardian, I need to stop him from getting that, because it's really, really strong. I'm focusing on just keeping my damage up and not worrying about my buffs. I put them on normally, but when there's so many of us against one person, if you've got 23, 24k health, you're not really going to get one shot and no CP. And with 25k, it's really hard. I see this person here. I then just go with Crushing Shot because he's got the biggest range. Try and knock him off the horse. He dies over there. I'm going with Deep Fissure here. And one of the things you can do with the Relic kind of modes, or just generally, is anticipate where people will be. I am thinking currently there might be a sniper over here. There might be a sniper over here. Or there could be somebody near the flag. I put on all my armor buffs before going to the Relic. This is always wise, because you can get hit by a snipe and things go south really quick if you get hit by a snipe. Especially a good snipe build, which there are many on the channel already. As you can see, I'm running back, keeping my armor buff on. I see there's people here, so Deep Fissure. This guy has 24k health. I'm going to land a burst combo, so I'm going to Deep Fissure, light attack, and Crushing Shock, and he just gets melted by obviously what we do. I get hit by a snipe. I know the arrow came in the back of me because it stunned me. So if you look here, he dies. If you get stunned from stealth, they hit you from behind. So I got hit from behind, which means I must have been stunned. And if I got stunned from behind, I know he's going to be right behind me. So I turn around, and he's over there. I spot him really quick. He's really squishy. He's using procs to kill me, which isn't enough damage to kill a tanky build like this. I'm then moving up, keep my slabs on, move up and up and up, go for my Deep Fissure. He's gone in stealth, and I don't have to tech potions on. But I know this is a very small area to hide in, and Northern Storm is absolutely huge. So I cast Northern Storm, and then it's goodbye to this guy here. So that was a very quick kill, but it just shows you that using the skills at the right time really, really helps. I thought that was an enemy, which is why I did Deep Fissure. Always start with your burst skill. I'm on a 9 kill streak so far. I'm going for the purple team once more. As I go down, okay, look, he's just there. He's really hard to see, but he's just there. So I put on my armor buff and my crystallized slab because he's a sniper. If he hits me hard, I'm gonna die. So I know this helps stop me from being killed. If you're on a stamina build, you could use your shuffle. That would help. You could go and use your armor buff. Having access to just snare removal or movement speed is really, really helpful. Having access to major evasion on stamina is really helpful because you get hit with ultimates often and that just reduces it. So any defensive buff you have to just mitigate any form of damage is a real game changer. Now, I know this Nightblade has moved around. He's up here. I'm going to try to keep him with light attack, crushing shock. The Salt's here with us. Purple's up there. Go for the crystallized slab once more so he can't hit me. I noticed the red grabbed the relic. So the purple's grabbed the red relic, sorry. And I know there's one over here. So I know if we kill this person here, our teammate could grab this. And my thinking is that I could then quickly run to the purple, kill him, and still hit the red relic from him. So we're going over. Go for the Deep Fissure. Go for the crushing shock light attack. Not quite go for the stun. He's dead. I then rush towards this one here, as we were planning to do it. As he's there, he's going to go this way, so I need to move round to intercept him. So there we go. Deep Fissure, expecting him to do that. Took 1 second, so I'm going to rotate my camera really fast and lock on. Hit him with a stun, crushing shot, light attack. He's now dead. I pick up the relic, as I pick this up, I look down to where the purple relics were and go, okay, our teammate is fighting. His health is really, really low. So he's either going to die or he needs help. So I'm going to try and help him whilst I'm moving back towards the base. So I'm going to try and go for some light attacks, crushing shocks, just to put some pressure into the Sulk. He streaks away, which is really helpful. This gave him some time to recover. I keep my crystallized shield on. This damn Sulk comes. As he rushes into me, I go with Northern Storm, and I'm getting ready to do my clench to get him away from me. He roll dodges it correctly, which is really good. So it means now I have him by me still. I'm low stamina, I'm low magicka, and I have no potion left. One gets killed. I'm going to go for the crushing shock, light attack. Thankfully though, because I kept that person over there, Daniel, alive earlier, he was able to come up and help me. If he died, so literally go back just a moment, if I let him die over here, his health bar, if he died, we would then be really, really sort of screwed, because this situation is going well so far, because I'm fighting this one, he's fighting the other person. We then have 2 on me now, so now it's 2v1, but thankfully, because Daniel stayed alive, he could help me kill him, even though I was low resources, and then we can then focus on this person here. So there's a big advantage to helping keep your team alive. If you're on a Magicka build, honestly, it is so valuable having an off heal, rapid regen, radiating regen, any form of way to just heal your ally. I'm also trying to keep him alive by just keeping the pressure on that enemy. No, the enemy's being too aggressive. Because he's aggressive, he's at 12k health, deep fissure, and boom. 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus that. About 15,000 damage in one combo. It is disgusting. He took so much damage because he let his buffs drop. He was too aggressive, and because of that, he died. I saw a purple up here. I put on my crystallized shield and my heals. If you're on a stamina build, you know he's getting ready for a Haunting Curse. You want to roll dodge because frag is most likely on its way. He didn't have his frag ready, but he went for a streak. I know that there's 3 of us, so we don't really need to get our shields on. He's just streaking around like crazy. I'm going to cap the Relic. I get hit by the sniper again. I go for my deep fissure because I know he's really squishy. I'm going to push in and go for the stun. If I can stun him right now, he's dead. There's the stun. He's dead, and my teammate stole my kill. So that does happen. You'll see I have 3 negative effects. I've just got rid of 1. Because as a warden, your blue Betty removes negative effects. So if you see me spam it like this, that's because I'm just getting mini heals for free from a passive, and also negative effects gone. Cost 0 magicka. On my 12 kill streak so far, there's a Sulk here. He goes for overload. So I'm expecting him to do crit rush with his merciless 2H thing. And so I go straight for my Northern Storm, expecting him to rush in and try and one-shot me with his ultimate and a burst combo. He doesn't do that, so he does read the situation well. I roll dodge the defensive rune. He does another one. I keep trying to stun him, as you can see. Eventually I land the stun. He does die from it. I see a Nightblade there. I have 2 choices right now. As this one here dies, I can choose to basically fight this sorcerer here, who's got shields, quite tanky, going to be harder to kill, or this Nightblade who hits really hard, but is easy to kill. He's also near the rocks and the trees and stuff, and the big stuff here, I forget their name now, but he's near that stuff there. By kind of doing this, it allows me to kind of go to him and have the line of sight around this. So if the sorcerer was attacking me and I couldn't stay alive, I could just go left, right, and kind of hide from him basically whilst I heal. I know it's really cheesy, but it does make a big difference. So I go for the stun, then I go straight to the Nightblade, put on my slabs. The sorcerer did hit me with curse, so he turned around and went to attack me. Now I push here and I say he's really low health, and I make a few mistakes. My stamina, too low. This is death, okay? So look at this, this is death. I'm going to die in a moment because I don't use my potion. My magicka, not too bad. I've got stuff to heal. So just watch my health bar and see how much damage I take. Ready? So 1 lot of damage there. Now down to 8k. I try to roll dodge here. But because I'm out of stamina, I can't roll dodge. It's just not high enough. So if I used that potion earlier, I would have avoided all of that damage. I'm now forced to use my potion. This guy's done ballista. I know that this is going to hit me really hard, so I have to get over here as quick as I can. I've got little stamina, and I can't heal myself. And there's 3 people hitting me with the ultimates. Got 2 ultimates coming in. Overload, ballista, Nightblade hit me with surprise attack. Things are looking quite bad. I move around here. I spam shield, vines, shield, and I'm trying to get away from here. Unfortunately, I do get hit with some snares, and I can't avoid all the damage. And I die as a result. So if we play that back once more now, and kind of how did I die, it's quite simple. This down here was the turning point. My stamina is too low. My magic is low. I should have used the potion right now. If I use the potion here, I'll be on almost full stamina, and then I'll be able to roll dodge right now, be able to get the kill. He would have died way quicker because I could have roll dodge clench and killed him, or roll dodge force boss. He would have been dead. I would not have had this ballista to deal with because he would have died. It would have been 2v1. I would have had stamina to roll dodge this person's damage coming in and the overload. But because I didn't do the potion, all of this bad stuff happened. So it's always being kind of one step ahead, and sometimes I get it wrong. That is an example where, because I didn't read the situation correctly, I died. I got too aggressive, too offensive, and that's what I see from people time and time again. Like when I look at the comments, people go, "Oh, it doesn't work," because they're just being uber aggressive. That purple Stamsword that we see this match is just being so aggressive that, unfortunately, he's dying an awful lot. I go up to the purples once more because there's my ally over there. I have noticed he's just died. I have add-ons because I'm on PC, so that does help. So I get like a big red beam, go, look, he's dead. But I always check here anyway. And I know that if he's died here, there must be people nearby, so I need to buff up. Time and time again, I see people pushing like this situation, and they don't have their armor buffs on. If you don't have your armor buff on, you will die really fast. So always keep your armor buff on before the fight. And then if it's, 1v1 and they're a high damage build, maintain it. I know he's quite squishy, so I'm just going to try and get the cheeky kill. He's dead. I go for the Relic. Now, if you notice, I always push crystallized slabs. And if you are on a stamina build, you can push your armor buff, vigor even. Just expect that somebody's going to hit you with snipe, poison arrow, something from stealth. A lot of the time, they don't. But when they do, as we saw earlier in the match, having that stuff there just kept me alive, which is why I'm on 13-1. I see the purple drop down, so I'm going to go for the kill again. He now made some bad mistakes. He basically came towards me when he should have kept away from me. So he's trying to hit me with an ultimate, probably in cap. Unfortunately, because he's low health, I can stun him, and he's dead. So he didn't need to die then. He played really badly and died as a result, being too aggressive. I'm spamming the Betty just for free resources, but also to proc this minor toughness, to keep this on as long as I can so I get that bonus health. It does help you stay alive. Armor buff, expecting somebody to drop down. The Stamsword drops down, and so does the person. I go for my ultimate, and I go for the stun now to try and stun him to get that burst combo. Deep Fissures go in. If I land it, probably going to kill him. There's the stun, he dodges it. I need to stun him again because he's going to hit me with a really hard combo in a moment. And if he hits me and his mate hits me, I'm going to die. My slabs are about to run out. So Deep Fissure, go for the stun. I stun the wrong thing because Engine Guardian is so irritating, like so annoying. Again, go for the stun again. He dodges it. His allies now hit me from range. So I've got Sheer Venom on me. I've got the Mafado on me, so I'm taking quite a bit of dot damage. I roll out of that and go straight for the Nightblade. I can fight the Stamsword and chase him round. He won't be the issue because he's going to just kind of run around, get his resources back because he's rolled 3 or 4 times, so he needs resources. This person, however, is really squishy and is a quick kill. So I'm going to rush straight to him. I interrupt him. I then just do Crushing Shot, Light Attack, Crushing Shot, Light Attack, I get hit with Ballista, so I drop down. Now, currently, I've done something that was really wrong. I should have captured this relic. No, that is it. I got too aggressive, too greedy. I've got my shield on, go for my shield again, but my shield is not taking much damage, is it? It's getting killed really fast. And if you notice, my armor buff is not on. So if my armor buff drops off, I take significantly more damage, even more so with the next chapter, Markarth. So really make sure that your armor buff is always on. I'm rotating my shield and my heal, which is Living Trellis. If you're on Assault, Rapid Regen. If you're on a Templar, Breath of Life, Stand Build, Rally, Vigor. Now I'm in a really bad situation. I moved to try and line of sight, and I've basically walked into all of the enemies. I also have a second issue, that the longer I hold this relic, which is quite some time, the smaller my shields get. So my shield is not my burst heal, it's getting smaller and smaller. You can probably guess what's going to happen next. Low magicka, low stamina, no potion ready, nothing I can do. The reason I died is because I put myself in a really bad situation. Yes, I have procs at 1, 2, 3 procs on me. You know, procs did a lot of damage, but I died because I put myself in a bad situation. I was too aggressive, and that's how I died. And a lot of the time for people, that is always the case. I'm on 15-2 so far. We're killing people quite well. The relic's returned. As I'm waiting, I'm looking at my team's health bars, and I go, look, that's dropping, that's dropping, that's dropping. There might be somebody by our base. So as soon as I respawn, I get ready to just fight. Like, is somebody stealing our stuff? Armor buff, Living Trellis, all that stuff, and it's safe. But a lot of the time, people drop down without buffing up, and they get killed really quick. It's how I killed the Stamsork a few times, and the Magsork. Armor buff, rush over here, Magsork here. If you notice, he's a range caster. I have my slabs, crystallized shield, to just negate almost all of his damage. If you're on a stamina build, roll dodge does exactly the same thing. If you're on other magicka builds, put on a heal over time, like rapid regen, just expecting some burst. He then runs away, so I go for a light attack, crushing shock. He does really well at roll dodging. I move round. I know he's low on stamina now, and this is his downfall. Low on stamina, I can go for the stun, and he's got to take a while to CC break. Unfortunately, Streak does save his life. We've got the Stamsork now. He's very built around procs, which means his base damage is low. You also notice I don't put any heals on or any shields on or any defense currently. He's really low health, he's just died, but I could probably finish him off. So I go for it. I get hit now with poison injection, so I know a sniper's nearby, and I also have Dawnbreaker on me too. So 2 big dots. Go for my crystallized slab, as you see, go for my shield. Now, I make a mistake here. This person's about to hit me with heavy attack, surprise attack. Haunting Curse is coming. He's got Soul Tether on me. I've got dots on me. I need to heal really fast. I go for my tree ult. There is some lag there, as you can see. And that lag there means I die. Now, I died for 2 reasons. So we're going to play that back once more. And this is what I should have done, okay? So fighting here. Now, I'm low health. I've just used my potion. I swap bar correctly. That's the right thing. Swap bar, shield. That is completely correct. Go for my tree ult. That is correct as well. There's some lag there, which means it doesn't fire quick enough. Now, I put my shield on, and I go with Living Trellis. Watch how I rotate, and watch what happens with my block. Rotate, shield, vines, shield, vines. I swap bar, it drops your block, which means he can stun me now. And I die because of that. So because I swapped bar, rather than block casting my shield and get into full health, I died because of it. I actually had quite a bit of magicka left. If you look at my magicka pool, I've got 17k magicka. I can, keep that shield and that heal up quite quickly and spam shields, but because I run out of stamina, that's why I die. I rolled a bit too much. I was blocking when I needed to and then let go of block by swapping bar. I shouldn't have swapped bar then. I should have just keep spamming harness magicka. So that's why I died there. I then kind of drop down, buff up as always, just in case people are here. Run towards the purple team. There's an ally there. There's actually 2 now, which means we've got a pretty good chance of killing them. I still buff up anyway. Our ally grabs the bit. I see there's a red and a purple. Deep Fisher, can I get the cheeky double kill? I missed one kill, but I hit this guy really hard, as you can see. Roll dodge the defensive rune. He's hit with 2 procs. I then go round to the sorcerer here. So I'm going to spin round, try and hit him with it. He manages to dodge a lot of it. Go for the clench. Light attack, this person's hitting me. He's on for the executioner, and I roll dodge backwards. See that dodge there? That was the executioner. That would have killed me pretty much if I didn't dodge that. I went for my potion, as you can hear, and that is the end of the match. I had 18 kills, 3 deaths and 8 assists. I captured the relic 3 times, and all in all, it was a pretty good match. Most of my matches are like that. We did have an advantage that one person from purple left and one person from red left, but if you look at the times I died, as we saw in the video, every time I died was because I made a mistake. So I hope you find that useful and just really reflect on what you do. Are you too aggressive? That's generally when I die. I try to kind of Rambo it, push in myself, and I die as a result. But I've rambled on long enough, so I'd love to know what you think. Do you find these videos useful? If so, then do leave a like, do comment, do subscribe, all that stuff. And if you really love what we do and you want to see us make more and more videos, then make sure that you are subscribed and consider supporting us on Patreon. There's a link in the description. But with that said, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. So thank you to all the patrons supporting me. Thank you for everybody watching and just sticking with us for this long. Take care and bye.